This right here is Nancy's house from Nightmare on Elm Street, the one they used in the movie. This right here is Johnny Depp's house from Nightmare on Elm Street, Nancy's boyfriend.
Okay, you're on.
We are on the way now to a house I've wanted to see since 2003. We came out here last year, and the one holding the camera here wouldn't go because she was scared. So I compromised and say that we didn't have to go during the day or late at night. We could go late in the morning. We're going to Wonderland, baby. But it ain't Alice's house. It's the house back on July 1st, I believe it was, 1981, where the Wonderland murders happened. That right there is the house from Wonderland. That there's the gate that was left unlocked so they could get in. Accidente? Call this guy.
You just...
Accidente! Accidente! This here is Vinny Chase's house from Entourage. For the first one, the first season. First two, I think. Vinny Chase. That is the backside of Vinny Chase's house. Entourage. Speaking of Entourage, that's freaking huge.
You're gonna get arrested for videotaping while you're driving.
This here is Vin Diesel's house from the first Fast and the Furious movie. There's kids' toys in the front yard, so something tells me Vin Diesel doesn't live here anymore. Somewhere on the other side of those trees is where Ash got shot. That wasn't his name in Fast and the Furious, that's his name on Supernatural. Can't think of his name on Fast and the Furious, but he got shot right there. Right here, California University, which isn't real, but this is the building they used. It's well, I'll do it out on the street. I'm not allowed to be in here.
Oh.
The actual name. That's what California University is really called. This right here would be Marty McFly's father's house from 1955. I'd get out and have my picture taken in front of it like all the rest, but the people are in the driveway, and I don't want to freak them out. But that's pretty awesome. There's the people that own the house. Father's house from 1955. I'm not entirely sure which one's which, but they're right beside each other on the street.
How do I do this?
Like 3 houses down. Marty's father, this house is here, and the other house is like right there. I'm stuck in the car. It's like right there. Boom. 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 Here's the tree that George McFly was on when he was quote unquote bird watching Lorraine Baines. Change. It fell out of the tree. Right here, car came flying down and almost hit him. But then it almost hit Marty. And well, you need to watch Back to the Future 1 if you don't know what happens.
Oh, it's open over there. It's open over here.
This here is Whittier High School, aka Hill Valley High. This is where Marty went to high school. Wonder if Mr. Strickland's here. Gotta love the product placement. No pedestrian crossing. The guy above it is holding a can of Monster Energy. How awesome is that?
Okay, red, green.
Here we are here at the most historic mall in the world, Twin Pines Mall. It's called something else, Hills Mall. We're gonna take a little walk around, but you'll be interested to know that the bolt of lightning from where the DeLorean took off is still here. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it because it's really sunny, but there it is. That's the bolt of lightning. Fire, baby. Fire. There may be this area. Here's the bush that Marty would have been hiding behind. The hill rolled down over there into that parking lot there. Right here. Marty would have rolled down that hill. Right there. The LaBians would have came in from that street and they would have went boom somewhere into the future. No, he went back in time. Somewhere back in time. Right here. Oh, by the way. There it is. The sign Marty hugged before he jumped over the bank. This here is the command center from Street Hawk. It did not look like this back in 1985, but that's where it was. This is it. And oddly enough, it's actually the street's called Jesse Street, and the star of Street Hawk was Jesse Mock. They obviously named it after him. This was it. This was the command center. Down there was also shot some scenes from Street Hawk. It's under the bridge. Right here is where a famous scene from Street Hawk was also shot. Right here. Here is where Jesse drove down the tunnel, drove through there. Bada bing, bada boom. Drove down there. Right here is where Jesse drove down. Right down here. That's reassuring. Right there. Go aboard. Right up there is a shot of the Beverly Beat, where Brandon, the newspaper that Brandon and Steve owned, on Beverly Hills 90210. Right here is Marty McFly's house from Back to the Future, where Doc came in and stole from these garbage cans to fuel up the plutonium, and then backed out here, backed up the street, and then boom, into the trees, into the sky. 88 miles an hour. For all you Weeds fans out there, This is Nacy Botwins' house from the first couple of seasons before she burned it down. Yeah. Some dudes in the back sawing something. Nacy Botwins' house. Right here is where the Charles Manson murders happened. Sharon Tate. Right here is where Charlie Sheen drove his car off the cliff into the ravine. Right there. That gate belongs to Mr. Gene Simmons. Hey Gene, are you home?